Let's just go over some of the more tools that we have available to us. We'll go here and let's make a new slide. Control M or slide, new slide, or the plus sign as we know. And we'll go ahead and I'll select one of these and then we'll say text information slide. And we'll spell it right. That's nice, we have that. And then we have a text box here. So we have our text box, defaults to that font I don't like. So I can do rock salt. I can make this a little smaller. So I can add a bunch of text. Type a bunch of stuff. Okay, so once again I can angle this. I can move it here, make it a little small, make the text box a little smaller. And like I say, it came with a text box, but I could add another one here. Text box here, or insert text box, either way, text box, and then just drag where I want the text box. And here's another little cool trick. So this is called Format Painter. So if I don't want to choose the font and the font style again, so here's my font. I'm going to type something else, but if you notice, this goes back to the standard original font I don't want. So if I click here, click Paint Format, then I click again here, that is font. That font. This formatting now matches the previous one. Saves me a lot of time. Now matches the previous. Okay, so saves me a lot of time, and it doesn't actually angle it, but so I'm not going over and changing the color of the font, etc., etc., etc. So another thing I like to go over is we could say we have this background we haven't talked about. So I can change the background. I can have this one file. I can say maybe make this one red. And I can apply to all the slides or just this one. And if I've customized a slideshow, I can change somehow this the background or something to it. It's not a theme. I can add it to my list of themes. So remember, it said import theme, and then it has my previous slideshows available to choose from. So it has this demo slideshow. So if all my backgrounds are, if I do some like real customization here. So that's background. Let's add yet another one. So I'll add just a blank slide. We have some drawing tools that are available. Shapes and whatnot. So I can change the line of that, maybe make that black line. I can make the lines thicker. I can change the fill color, etc., etc., etc. And once again, I can add another insert shape, callouts and whatnot. Make them say something. Maybe I'll use my copy the font format. Boom. Now that one's orange as well. So I could add text inside here. Insert a text box in here. Can angle it so it looks kind of cool. Whoops, that's a little too much. But you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. Okay, make it changes to that. Map has to make it a little bigger. Hello. Whoops. Add that. Maybe make it bold. Change the font. Added those cool new fonts. So you get the idea. You could do little drawings or cartoons. I mean, the possibilities of what you could do with this are quite endless. Now I held the Shift key and selected all that and moved it. I can move the whole. Whoops. So hold that, hold the control key or shift key and select everything and move the whole thing as a box. If you've used draw things, or I can highlight the whole thing, move everything down over here. Just kind of giving you some ideas of things you can do here. So insert image, shapes, line, scribbles, and then this little pencil tool changes the color, or this here changes the thickness. Line color, or change which way the arrow goes. If I can make it an arrow. You know, all sorts of things I can do here. Line color. Get that. Okay. Transparent.